Hey, good morning. Steve here. Just chilling out down here at the Soggy Bottom Farm looking at this trash. This is a little garden tiller I picked up a few years back. Never noticed it until today, but you see there's 4 discs on this side and 3 on that side. One of them's busted off of there. So I'm sitting here taking it easy on a day off, wondering, where the hell am I going to get another one of them discs so I can fix this garden tiller? I'm not going to buy it, you know me. I'm going to get it out of the trash. I got one of them sitting here inside the bottom of water wheel number 2 metal source. That would look like a disc. And if it don't have the right radius, we'll take it out of what's left of this old air compressor. Man, you know, if this works, right? And you're one of the guys who's out there making really good YouTube videos, this is just an old bed frame and some old water heaters and pipe. Might create some attention. But anyways, first thing you want to do, right? You got to figure out what's going on here. Let's give this guy right here a liberal shot of some let go of me. What is this? WD-40. Well, that stuff's sitting there. Give her a while, then we'll hit it with a wrench. I debated it for a while, and I've decided to go with the bottom of the water heater that I used for wheel number 2. I got him leveled out here. Good enough for Craigslist, right? You know, the angle of this thing, the radius, it's pretty darn close. I think we can get away with it. There'd be no benefit to going with the air compressor body. Not only that, but at the moment this is replaceable. That air compressor is not. But let's figure out where the center of this water heater bottom is at. Probably right there. Hey, I'm out here just chopping away on the bottom of this water heater, and I thought about something. Wanted to share it with you. You gotta realize, you know, you got a cutoff wheel and you're trying to go through this groove on a radius, right? Well, as this thing is turning, you're chewing up the outside diameter of this wheel, trying to maintain that diameter. So you just keep holding on to these guys. You never know when they get too small for you. Man, I got the center of the bottom of that water heater cut out. He's sitting right here. Let's see how well I did. I'll center that guy up, you know. Not too bad, you know. I'm down to, wow, focus camera. This is trash. Man, I got a lot of life left in that one, but, man, I've cut the hell out of 2 water heaters. Probably done a half a mile of metal cutting. There's 2 more of them cutoff wheels in the gravel over there. So I've consumed 7 cutoff wheels. But man, you can't make a radius like that and have that line, see where it grabbed a couple times, and have that kind of radius. And then you come over here and you look at this guy. See how tight that is? You gotta have smaller and smaller cutoff wheels, so don't throw them away until you know that you're not gonna be cutting up thin metal like this. Alright, anyways, enough of that nonsense. Let me get a hole punch in the middle of that. Get this guy cleaned up. Buzz down the outside so it's close enough to that. We'll bolt him back on, and man, that dude will be Craigslist ready. Hang in. Hey, it's Steve the next morning. I got one of these guys, this bottom of this water heater, attached to a bolt. But in the past I made this belt sander out of an old trashy treadmill. Let's give this thing a run for its money and reevaluate, and let you know that if you decide you want to go down a road of putting together an old belt sander with a treadmill, this is your expectations if you had the same one that I did. Let me get this guy down. I get that guy on 80 miles an hour. That's as fast as it goes, and I'm going to shove this disc into that belt as hard as I can, and we're going to see just how good this thing will work if you want to make one. I got to do something about the swinging. I ain't done anything yet. I got it out of the way. I tried as hard as I could to bog that thing down. It ain't the fastest thing in the world, but it'll cut the metal off. Not a bad way to go. I'm glad I did it. Hey, look, I'm about to put this thing back together. Let me show you how they made this thing so that You know, if you ever want to do a little gardening, work your own ground, rather than buy one of these things, it ought to be simple enough to make it. I got a big old long 3/4 inch threaded hunk of rod here, and a nut, of course. But somebody's welded a piece of pipe onto a bar here to support this. There's a little washer on the end of it. Looks like one of them conduit washers. A knockout washer. You could pick one of these up in the electrical section. There's another piece of pipe inside of here. I guess this grease fitting is putting grease in between these two pieces of pipe. And that's about it, you know. After that, it's just a hole all the way through it. So if you ever want to make yourself one of these guys, pick yourself up some old water heaters, some pieces of pipe. Probably get the pipe with the water heater. Same thing as in here. Couple of these conduit knockout washers, 2 pieces of pipe, and one of these discs. Support that guy with a couple pieces of metal and some gussets, some nuts and bolts, and an old bed frame. Bob's your uncle. Let me put it back together. Hang in there. There you go. Check it out. I put him on the inside because you and me both know that this ain't the same kind of metal that this is. So we'll let this guy do a little busting of the ground, and this guy can just move it. But there you go. You ever run into a little disc for your garden? You pull behind one of these lawnmowers and you need a disc. If you want to make your own, all you need is the bottom of a water heater. Alright, I'm done goofing around with this today. And don't worry, I'm going to get back to the water wheels, all the other stuff. Just got to get, more stuff. Think of other ways of doing it with what I got. But it never stops. Come on back. Thanks for giving me somebody to talk to. You guys have a great day. I'm out.